If you live in and around Atlanta, Georgia, you're going to want to keep your eye out on these massive developments coming to our city. Atlanta's real estate scene is showing some huge growth opportunity in 2024. The media outlet Urbanize has done an amazing job of highlighting the factors and the developments that you need to know about. My name is Greg Goat with Best Life Atlanta. My job is to keep you in the loop of all things happening in the real estate scene across Atlanta, Georgia. And if you want to know how these could affect the price of your home that you currently live in, hit the link in the description below and we'll do an analysis of what's happening in your neighborhood locally to you. First up, the Westside Rise, with the flurry of transformation in the Westside part of Atlanta, Georgia. We've seen a huge undergo with new construction of homes, new growth in job opportunities, and a huge influx of new fun restaurants. We're gonna hit a link in the description below where we talk about all the new up and coming restaurants coming to Atlanta, Georgia. Some of the key developments include Echo Street West, some of the shops and restaurants coming soon that have just been built out. There's 3 happening this spring alone. Coming aside these amenities like the West Side Motor Lounge and Vibe Apartments, let's go. Let's talk Modera West Side Trail with over 400 new housing units coming to the area. Let's talk Science Square, Georgia Tech's premier 18-acre master plan development and a new residential tower, and residents are beginning to move in already in March. Number 2, Buckhead Village is having a massive growth spurt, and this place is going to look like a total construction zone with towers towering over this entire area that's going to drastically change the look and the vibe of this area. Some of the key projects coming soon are a 20-story tower, 21-story tower, and 22-story tower. Think about that. You've got 3 massive 20-plus story buildings going into this area, so I do think it's going to change the vibe as it's going to house so many more people. So I would be looking forward to more restaurants and more amenities to suit those folks. Number 3, potential South Downtown rebound. Let's go. This large project just got under new management, so a new company has the reins of this ordeal. I'm super excited about this for the downtown South area. This area is amazing and they're investing a ton of money in this area, so I'm really stoked to see what they do with it. On more than 50 buildings, yes, 50 buildings, 6 acres, spans across 10 city blocks in downtown, just south. This is going to really drastically change the vibe in that area. If you've been down there in the last few years, you've noticed it looks a little run down and a little rough, but they're about to put a ton of money in this area, and I'm really excited to see what happens, especially everything with MARTA and what they are doing and pumping in some of the new renovations on their docket. Number 4, Midtown's high-rise residential boom. This is a continuation of what we've been seeing in the greater Midtown area in Atlanta, Georgia. The high-rise boom with people wanting more urbanized living. This area is really cool in its proximity to Piedmont Park and corporate Fortune 500 companies. Great place for young professionals or people just getting out of school, interning at different spots. Some of the key projects we have in Society Atlanta and Emmy Midtown. These are completed projects and ready for you to come check them out. Momentum Midtown is a new development coming soon. This is going to be a twin tower project, and I've worked and lived in the Metropolis building where that is also a twin tower project, and in the middle down below has a really cool outdoor pool community area. Number 5, continued BeltLine connectivity. BeltLine has been an amazing, huge project for the center of Atlanta, Georgia, connecting a 22-mile loop of the city. So if you are a commuter or like to get out and about on bikes, skates, walking, running, one wheels like me, or scooters, anything like that, this is an awesome spot. If you are a commuter by bike, this is amazing. You can live on one side of town and never have to step foot in your car. The Northeast Trail should be completed by the end of 2024, and the South and West Side should be completed by 2025. And the rise of a true Atlanta skyscraper. The Rockefellers Group 60-story building, 1072 West Peachtree, is going to be the first major difference maker in the Atlanta skyline since 1992. Atlanta having an iconic skyline, and as people see flying into Hartsfield-Jackson Airport, it's not just going to be noticed locally, but nationally. In conclusion, what you see here is there is a ton of opportunity in and around the Atlanta metro area. Lots of people moving to and moving across the Atlanta area to get the vibe of different cities. But what happens when we have more developments like this is more people. When we have more people, we have more traffic. But you don't have to get in a car to go places if you're living in Metro Atlanta. There is lots of ways to get around between the MARTA line, the rail system, the bus transit system, or your bike or your two legs. So another conclusion that I have to say about the BeltLine and all these different areas in Atlanta is the BeltLine will actually connect all these different areas. So if you're someone who likes to get around by bicycle, this is going to be an awesome opportunity to bounce around and go check out all these different areas. My name is Greg Goad with Goad Home Partners at Real Broker, Atlanta's favorite realtor. So if this resonated with you, if you think there's anything I missed or you think anything is controversial, please leave a comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts on what's happening in the greater city of Atlanta, Georgia. And as always, if you want to get in touch with me, hit the link below. We have a 15-minute Zoom call. If you are thinking about moving to Atlanta or across Atlanta, I'd love to be a resource for you. As always, peace.